In the past century, the short story has become increasingly popular as a literary form. In America alone, magazines publish hundreds of short stories each year. Because short stories are designed to fit within a limited space, short story writers must exercise deliberate control over the length of their stories. Each detail in a story is the result of careful planning and selection. This purposeful economy of detail is known as compression. It is the one characteristic common to all short stories. Deliberate compression is what makes the short story short. Unity of impression is a point of the greatest importance. In the whole composition, there should be no word written of which the tendency, direct or indirect, is not to the one pre-established design. Poe's statement was one of the first to identify the need for careful planning and selection of material in the writing of short stories. The opening sentence from Poe's short story, The Cask of Amontillado, exemplifies his skillful use of compression. In a few carefully chosen words, Poe has presented a great deal of information. The speaker of the story, I, has been insulted by someone named Fortunato. I vows revenge. The rest of the story presumably will be about how I does or does not achieve his revenge. Poe's first line presents compressed information and sets a serious tone for his story. Other authors may choose a more humorous opening. The humorous tone of Thurber's story is immediately established in its first line by contrasting concrete, everyday details with an obviously whimsical, if not absurd, detail. Everyone knows that the unicorn is a mythical beast. How could there be one in the garden cropping roses? The first lines of any short story, whatever its tone, should give compressed information and tempt the reader to continue with the plot that follows.